un nuevo vídeo del canal. Estamos aquí de vuelta con Genshin Impact. Como ya sabéis, estamos con la misión de Arconte de Sumeru, pero ha llegado el momento de parar un momentito y vamos a completar uno de los eventos, que es el Cantar de Copas. Quedan 5 días y 16 horas, así que me toca ponerme a tope para él. Hay un montón de protogemas, hay un montón de cositas que completar, pero todo esto, amigos y amigas, se inicia con una misión legendaria. Ojito, el Cantar de Copas, Acto 1, mensaje Llegados de Lejos. Básicamente hay que ir al gremio de aventureros en Mondstadt, ¿vale? Y parece que ha empezado un montón de encargos y que Paimon y nosotros hemos recibido una petición de ayuda de Katheryne, nuestra Katheryne no Naida. Así que vamos a ver qué está pasando en Mondstadt en mitad de nuestra aventura por el desierto de Sumeru y a ver un poquito, en este caso, de este evento que podemos sacar. Por lo que me han comentado mis compañeros, mis panas, este evento va a ser brutal y además hay un montón de lore interesante. Así que vamos a por el mejor evento de esta 3.1. Vale.
All tasks on the checklist are complete. Traveler, Paimon, we are grateful for your assistance.
Me alegro.
Thank goodness you were able to come as soon as we contacted you. Who knows how we would have coped with all these commissions otherwise?
It was nothing. The last couple of days have been pretty busy, but it was all super easy stuff, like delivering and escorting goods. When we heard that you were short on people, we thought we were going to be in for another long and drawn-out adventure.
Being the seasoned adventurers that you are, it's true that you are suited to work of a much higher caliber than your recent assignments.
Huh? Why's that?
Quizás sea porque es temporada de cosecha.
That's right. This is the ideal season for harvesting crops and fruits.
Claro, claro, es la temporada vinícola más importada de Mondstadt, tienes razón.
It's also the all-important winemaking season. Farmers are anxious to sell off their fresh produce, and all the major wine merchants.
Aquí está Dilu, que por eso me he puesto a Dilu, que obviamente, pues claro. Aquí por lo que me han dicho, tanto Venti como Klee tienen su importancia, así que la cosa puede estar bastante bien.
What do you mean?
¿Fin?
Seriously?
¿Caballero de Favonius? ¿Está por aquí?
Yes, I swear I'm not making this up. The acting grandmaster wants everyone to gather at headquarters.
Ojo, que Jin quiere que nos reunamos.
Hurry! We need to leave right now or
Lo
we'll be
importante,
late.
Jin sigue aquí de Varka, no sabemos nada en 2 años. Esto es increíble. Me pregunto qué estará haciendo Varka. Calla, el del ojo tapado. ¿Tendrá algo que ver con los Fatui? ¿Quién sabe?
Well, hello there. If it isn't the traveler and
Es verdad, tío, nunca te uso. Nunca te uso en mis aventuras, calla, con lo que mola.
Just the person we need. Why is everyone running off to the Knights of Favonius headquarters all of a sudden?
¿Necesitan nuestra ayuda?
Don't worry. This isn't one of those occasions where you need to come to everyone's rescue. All that's happened is that the Knights of Favonius have just received a letter
Hostia, por
from the
hablar de Varka.
Grandmaster.
Acaban de recibir una carta de Varka,
Acting
entonces, del Gran
Grandmaster
Maestro.
Jean will be convening a meeting in the main hall shortly.
Well, that's a relief.
¿Varka?
Wait, hold on a second. What did you say again?
¿Hay nuevas del Gran Maestro? Sí, 2 años después de empezar nuestra aventura, aquí está, noticias de Varka. Algo que ya de lore aporta Varka, el líder de la expedición legendaria, sí, tan legendaria que no te hemos visto desde... Aquí está Jin currando 2 años ya, en su puesto. Otra vez cohetes, tío. Es que no me libro en ningún momento de grabación, tío. Esto es un cachondeo, bro. Hoy no es fiesta ni nada, hoy ya es porque les da la gana. 11 de noviembre, festividad de... O sea, 11 de septiembre, octubre.
The acting grandmaster is very gracious in her appraisal. Varka brought quite a bit of trouble to those around him on the road to becoming a legend. I'll have to tell you about it sometime. Anyway,
bueno, aquí no estáis algo importante, así que por fin sabemos algo de Varka. O sea, ya justamente me pongo con él en plan de ya que estamos en Mondstadt, te habéis dicho algo y pam. Pues no sabía, no me habían dicho esto del lore, importante, ha sido una sorpresa. ¿Vale?
All right. Take care now.
Atastra Bisoque. Bueno, vamos a lo que vamos. Aquí está, Cantar de Copas, Acto 1, mensajes llegados de lejos. Supongo que tendremos que ir un poquito, ¿no?, a lo que sería... lo de los Favonius, ¿no? Claro, entiendo que este evento luego lo quitarán. El tema es, la misión esta la deberían de dejar por lo importante que es lo que digo. Muchas veces hay gente que ve mis vídeos antiguos de eventos, por ejemplo, cuando se presentó Escaramucha y todo eso. Y claro, son cosas que dices, ostras, es que realmente la gente que se mete ahora, no hay otra manera de disfrutar de estas misiones. O sea, entiendo que, bueno, es una manera de tenerte, pues, on fire con el Genshin, que va bien. pero a veces algunas de esas misiones creo que se podrían poner, aunque no sea con todas las recompensas, pero para que la gente disfrute de esas historias tan buenas que hemos tenido, que no todos los eventos son de historia, algunos que son de, pégate con estos y ya está, pero hay eventos que han sido muy importantes. Como lo de Fischl, por ejemplo, que hemos tenido hace poco. Lisa! Bueno, por fin vemos aquí a los de Mondstadt un poquito, en medio de nuestra aventura de Sumeru.
Oh, wow. Paimon's never seen so many people in the main hall at once. Oh, Paimon's getting kind of nervous now.
Don't get too carried away, all right? If I know the Grand Master, the fact that he has the time to be writing letters means it's probably nothing serious. It certainly won't be bad.
Sí, pero de él no sabemos nada, ¿eh?
Kai is exaggerating a little, but otherwise I agree. After all, Mika's not the kind of person who'd be able to keep it hidden if something were the matter. The
¿Mika?
truth would be written all over his face.
¿Quién es
Over
Mika?
there, look. The kid standing next to Jean in front of the staircase? He used to be a land surveyor in Eula's team. He's very talented in what he does, and a very reliable person. When the expedition team set out, the Grand
Me
Master
flipa ese
appointed him to
personaje,
be the
chavales.
core
¿Eso es
member of the
controlable?
frontline team. He's the one that brought back the letter.
Please,
Vale,
may
vale.
I have your attention, everyone? Now that we're all here, let's begin reading out the letter.
Me
from
mola
the
mucho el
Grand
estilo de Mika,
Master.
poca broma.
Mika, please, go ahead.
Yes, Master Jean.
Vale, es crío. Mola mucho el PJ, ¿eh?
Hello, everybody. I am Mika, surveyor of the Reconnaissance Company. Recently, I have been taking part in an assignment with the expedition team. I will now be reading Grandmaster Varka's letter aloud for you all. To the Knights of Favonius. Greetings, everyone. This is Varka. The first thing I want to say to you all is please put your minds at ease. The expedition is safe, and all of its members are accounted for.
Oh, that's fantastic news. My palms are sweating.
May I continue?
Go ahead, Mika.
Vamos, Mika, tú puedes, bro.
All right. Now that your fears are allayed, I trust you'll be ready to listen to the rest of my letter. I'm writing to you from the northernmost reaches of Tevat by the light of a stove. The expedition forces are stationed here while we restock. I once told you that the purpose of this expedition was related to a dangerous secret from days long past. I am still unable to disclose more than this, but suffice to say that you needn't worry about how our mission is progressing. In the past couple of months, we received an unexpected visitor. The Fatui Harbinger known as the Captain.
The captain?
¿El capitán?
I am fully aware of the Fatui's outrageous actions in Mondstadt in recent history. Nevertheless, the captain was not hostile towards us on this occasion. Open parenthesis. I rather suspect that's because this time, Snezhnaya and we are in the same boat. Close parenthesis. The man hides everything under the mask he wears, so no one can know his past or his origins. However, one thing is for sure. He is as hard as iron for having the courage to challenge gods as an ordinary mortal. I don't doubt that he could even take out a ruin guard by stabbing it in its big, glowing eye with one of Klee's crayons. Open parenthesis, don't get any ideas. Close parenthesis. Our scouts have confirmed that the captain received orders to head for Natlan 3 days ago. We'll be able to sleep much better now that we don't need to worry about him anymore. I will admit that some of his actions have helped us, but even then, he owed us at least that much. This year's Weinlesefest must be kicking off in Mondstadt any day now. what a great pity that this year, once again, we will be unable to spend the festival together. Everyone here is always thinking back fondly upon the fine wines of Mondstadt. I hope that you and all the citizens of Mondstadt enjoy the festival.
Vamos, que no está aquí siendo un feliz festival, pero el tío no vuelve.
Barbados bless Mondstadt. P.S. If you're wondering who's tougher between me and the captain, well, I'm the Grand Master. There are 10 captains in the Knights of Favonius, but only one Grand Master. Ah ha 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 ha. His left.
Me encanta este personaje, ¿eh?
The letter ends here.
Hola, Mika. Pues te tengo que sacar cuando salgas. A ver en qué versión sale, pero pinta guay, ¿eh?
Thank you, Mika.
Seguro que sean 4 estrellas, ¿no? Estaría guay.
I just noticed that there's something else written on the back of the last page. PPS. I ran out of paper, so I'll add this here. Lisa, the following is a message for you.
Oh, for me?
Seeing that it's a special message, Lisa, we'll discuss this in private. Everyone, as the Grand Master mentioned in his letter, the Vinelesa Fest is in just a few days. And how fortunate we are at this time to receive word.
Yo creo que se estará pegando con los Patu o algo, porque a Varka no lo entiendo.
Though they are unable to return to Mondstadt and spend the festival with us, the Vinelesa Fest will nonetheless be a major event that all of Mondstadt is looking forward to.
Es el de la vendimia.
I hope that everyone will guard your stations and perform your duties,
DPS.
both for our far-flung colleagues involved in the expedition, and also for the hard-working people of Mondstadt. And of course, during your time off, I hope you will be able to rest, relax, and enjoy this long-awaited festival. That brings our meeting to a close. Dismissed.
Did Paimon hear that right? They ran into the Fatui's captain? Who knows what that was about? But, Fatui Schmatui. The real big deal here.
Ya está pensando en comer, típico de Paimon.
Hey, cuties. How about we go and chat with Jean? You didn't get a chance to say a proper hello with so many...
Claro, vamos. Vamos a hablar. Vamos a ver qué pasa. Pues nada, vamos a la oficina de Jean. Ojo, aquí está Mika, por cierto. Vamos a preguntarle.
Hi there. You must be looking for Captain Kaya? Please, don't mind me.
En realidad te estábamos buscando a ti.
Oh, wait, but what? Oh, jeez, Captain Kaya. What should I say?
Oh, Mika. How have you not changed one bit after being on the front line this long? You were just asking me about the Storm Terror incident, weren't you? Well, allow me to introduce you to the legendary Honorary Knight.
That's right! And also the legendary Paimon!
Hi there. You guys are so strong. I'm in awe. I have to go and report in with Captain Yula now. Please excuse me.
Bueno, pues nada, se va. Me ha caído bien.
He just left. Well, that's too bad. Paimon was gonna ask him all about the expedition.
That is a pity, it really is. But don't take it the wrong way. The way he sees it, every pair of eyes in Mondstadt is focused squarely on you. Give it some time, and this will all sort itself out. Next time you see him, I'm sure you'll get along just fine. In fact, let me share a little secret with you. Try talking to him about exploring the wild.
Hablar con él de la exploración de la naturaleza. Ok, gracias, Kaya. Vale, pues Kaya es un crack. Y a ver, ¿y con Kaya podemos hablar?
What do you think? Glad you tagged along this time? A little birdie told me that you'll be staying in Mondstadt for the Vinelesa Fest.
Vale, quiere que disfrutemos del festival. Bueno, nosotros vamos aquí a ver qué pasa. Oye. Jean, cuéntanos.
Lisa, the Grandmaster's letter is just on the table. Traveler, Paimon, it's been a long time.
Uno de mis PJs favoritos.
I didn't get the chance to talk with you during the meeting just now. If you don't have any plans in the immediate future, why not stay in Mondstadt for a while?
A ver, si hay que celebrar, estamos aquí para celebrar, Jean.
Don't be deceived. Jean may appear very composed, but
pero si siempre va en mi equipo y en mi corazón.
Lisa.
I'll leave you to catch up. I'm going to read my letter.
Vale, pues parece que Lisa está aquí. Y vamos a decir que los hemos extrañado todos.
Yeah, Mondstadt's where our journey began after all. We have a lot of fond memories here.
Y aún no está el castillo oscuro, ¿eh?
Master Jean, neither of us really knows anything about this Vinelesa Fest.
Yes, of course. The Vinelesa Fest is an ancient Mondstadt festival, just like Ludi Harpastum and
Es la
Windbloom.
fiesta más importante de otoño.
Each
Vale.
fall, the west wind blows in Mondstadt. Legend has it that the wonderful scent of Mondstadt's
Le pega, a Venti
winemaking
le
during
pega.
the harvest season entices even the Animo Archon into
Vara de
attendance,
pacotilla, a ver aquí.
being the great
Que hay
wine
vino.
lover that he
Que
is.
se viene, que se viene.
No matter where he is, he will transform into a soft breeze and return to his homeland.
Yeah, that sounds like the Animo Archon, all right.
For this reason, Mondstadters call the western wind the returning wind. The Vinelesa Fest originally began as a
Barbatos,
celebration
alias
to
Venti,
welcome
alias
Lord
el bardo de
Barbatos on his
pacotilla,
return.
alias el
In the
number one en
past,
catar vino.
every household would brew fresh wine around this time of year and keep it sealed at least until Windcoming Day during the following year's Vinelesa Fest. Uncasking the sealed wine is a symbolic way of inviting the Animo Archon to share a drink. Legend holds that if the Animo Archon is satisfied with the taste of the wine, he will summon a gentle breeze to richly bless the people.
¿Una valiosa bendición? ¿Cómo?
Knowing him, it was probably blessing them with more good wine the next year.
That's a good
Típico de
question.
Venti.
But there's really no way of knowing. These are very old stories. Many of the details have been lost to time.
Yep, that'll happen. Some stories change completely as they get passed down. Hence why these days, Mondstadters will get into
Esto es una
endless
referencia a otros
arguments
eventos
over
que
what
tuvimos
kind
de
of
aquí en
flower
Mondstadt. Como podéis ver, lo que digo, la escala del juego es increíble.
All part of how cultural heritage is created.
Indeed. But for the time being, at least, the tradition of paying tribute to the Animo Archon on Windcoming Day is still alive and well, and the Vinelesa Fest remains a time for Mondstadters to share the joy of the harvest with one another as they partake of fine wines. This is a time of the year when many Mondstadters living away from Mondstadt return to their hometown. For those unable to return, Vinelesa Fest is the period when they miss their family and friends most keenly.
Oh, so that's why the Grandmaster wrote, "May the wind carry our sentiments back to your side."
For this year, we've joined forces with the Church of Favonius and the Adventurers Guild to host
Celebración,
a
con licores.
celebration on the banks
En
of
las
Cyno
afueras de Agua
Lake,
Clara,
just
bien, bien, bien,
outside of
pinta
Springvale.
guapísimo.
Wine market?
Well, originally, it was simply a place where winemakers and farmers would come to trade in raw ingredients for winemaking. These days, it is a much grander affair. Not only will you find a range of choice wines, but
También hay mucha
seasonal
gente que
fruit
vende
beverages
artículos
and
rojos.
food items for
Pinta guay,
everyone
¿eh?
to enjoy too. A lot of people also sell secondhand goods and handicrafts at the market. The Knights of Favonius plan to use this as an opportunity to do some fundraising for needy children and elderly people in the city.
Wow, sounds pretty cool.
If you have the time, I encourage you to take a look around. I hope you'll find it a worthwhile experience. Now, Lisa, what was the Grand Master's message to you about?
I was just about to bring that up. The Grand Master says he wants me to handle something for
El
him.
pasado de Razor,
Something to
esto
do-
mola.
Razor told us that he was raised by a pack of wolves in Wolvendom. He never knew his parents. In his own words, the wolf pack is his lupaco,
Que
which
significa
means
familia.
family.
Yes. that
Otro
was as much
personaje que
as
lo que digo,
I knew
apenas
as
han
well.
tocado la historia, es de los más
But in
intrigantes
his
y uno de mis
letter,
favoritos
the
del juego.
Grandmaster says that
Apenas
in
lo
the
uso,
cabinet above the
pero por
third
lo que digo,
bookshelf,
porque tengo
to the
otro
right of the
DPS que es
grandfather
Diluc,
clock in
que
Jean's
como que me
office.
gustaba siempre
There's a
más y
wooden
me
box
parece muy poderoso
containing
porque lo
some
tengo con la
items
lápida.
that Razor's parents left for
Pero
him.
está bastante guay.
He said
Does this mean the Grandmaster knew Razor's parents?
it would seem so.
Ojo, que vamos a ahondar
The
en el pasado de
Grandmaster
Razor.
didn't simply
Qué
run
crack,
into
pues no me
Razor
habían
one
dicho
day
nada y me han
in
dicho, juego el
Wolvendom.
evento rápido. Bueno, a buscar a Razor, sí. Saber algo de los padres de Razor es saber algo del pasado de otro personaje de Mondstadt, así que la cosa pinta bien. Lisa, algo te preocupa.
Oh, cutie. Nothing escapes your eyes, does
Contigo
it?
nada, Lisa.
For the child who never met their biological parents, this kind of conversation is always a difficult one, even for the most well-adjusted. By contrast, Razor grew up in Wolvendom and has had very limited contact with human society. Who knows whether he's ready for this or not?
I'm sure the Grand Master will have given due consideration to Razor's circumstances. Perhaps he felt that now would be the most appropriate time.
That's a good point. Okay, cuties. Can I leave you to break the news to Razor?
Vale.
He thinks of me as his teacher, so he might not open up to me if he gets upset. But you are his trusted friends. I think it makes more sense for him to hear about
Lo
this
hablaremos
from
con
you.
Razor.
Thank you, sweetie. Try to be as encouraging as you can. Someone his age needs all the love and support they can get.
Vale, pues vamos a intentarlo. Vale, pues parece que tenemos que salir de la sede, así que vamos para afuera. Y supongo que tendremos que buscar a Razor por aquí. A ver, como misión ya me está pareciendo bastante interesante porque... Al reino de los lobos, ¿no? Vale. Pues ya sabéis lo que significa esto. Venimos al mapa y nos vamos al reino de los lobos. Lo bueno, aquí hay una nueva misión, o sea, esta misión del centro es la que me falta de Mondstadt, así que aprovecharé quizás después de todo esto para completarla. Me voy a poner muy al día este mes, lo que os digo con Genshin. Pero ahora vamos al reino de los lobos y a ver cómo continúa esto. Ok, punto de teletransporte, allá vamos. Pues lo que digo, vamos a venir por aquí y vamos a reunirnos, ¿no?, con Razor, que debería estar por aquí. Aquí, trampas, ¿sí? Hace aquí una trampa. Oh, oh.
Hey, look! It's a hunting trap. It looks like the ones that the hunters from Springvale use.
He visto un rastro eléctrico.
What is it?
Hay rastros elementales electro cerca de la trampa.
Electro energy? Paimon wonders if it could be Razor. But Paimon thought he was pretty good at avoiding the hunters. Well, anyway, let's follow the traces of Electro and see...
Vale, vamos a seguir los rastros electro y a ver qué pacha. Vamos a venir por aquí. Como siempre, ya sabéis, tiramos de la visión, así que vamos allá.
Look, there's another trap up ahead.
Más trampas, ¿no se pueden desactivar? No me mola esto.
Traces lead deep into Wolvendom. Let's keep going. Razor! Are you there?
All right. The last trap has been set. Razor, thanks
Ah,
for
it's
coming
Raph.
with me all this way.
It's okay. My legs are strong.
What is it, Razor?
It smells familiar. Friend, from far away.
Razor!
¡Hey! Crack, pana, mastodonte, ¿cómo va? Hacía tiempo, que no lo veíamos aquí.
Too. Are you two hunting together?
Yes, it's almost harvest season, and the boars are venturing into the towns and wineries looking for food. They're trampling crops and destroying the vineyards. Someone could get seriously hurt. The Knights of Favonius came to us asking for help, keeping the boars a safe distance away from the population.
I and Uncle Brown Cat catch boars, protect
Tío gato
everyone.
pardo y yo atrapar jabalíes, toma ya.
Razor, this is a big step for you. Paimon remembers you used to hide away from the hunters.
You can say that again. Razor was the star of the show this time. He let the wolves know we'd be coming, so we were able to get through Wolvendom without anyone getting hurt.
Helping everyone, helping Lupercal makes me happy. But much talking. Very tired now.
Me alegro por ti.
Yeah, but, actually, we came here today because we have some really important news.
Oh, I don't know.
Razor, do you mean you don't want to know about your real parents?
I want to know, but don't want to know.
So you do want to know, but at the same time you don't want to know? Ugh, sounds complicated.
Traveler, come and take a look at the trap I just placed. Let's give Razor some space to process things.
¿Qué pasa?
Yes, I have some thoughts about this after seeing how Razor reacted. We've been hunting together a lot recently. The kid might not talk much, but still, I feel like I've come to understand him a little over the time we've spent together. Here's what I think. He definitely wants to find out about his parents. It's just that
Vale,
his
pues
fear
ahora le
of the
podemos
unknown
aportar de
is
ello.
overwhelming everything else he's feeling. I'm a father myself, so I know a thing or two about kids. You know, when Diana was little, if I got back late from a hunt,
Recordad que
one night,
Draf es
she'd
el
be
padre de
watching me
Diana,
like a
ojo,
hawk for days afterwards, as if
Cosa
she was
que
worried
yo
that I might
cuando me
abandon her.
enteré que... ¿What?
Do you mean Razor's worried that he was abandoned by his own parents?
Exactly. I think that's the heart of it. And if it turns out they did, well, I don't think there's anything we could say to console him. Razor is developing at his own pace. There are lots of issues that can't be solved all in one go, but he's making progress, one step at a time. But now this thing with his parents is added into the mix. It might push him to want to figure out once and for all where he comes from and where he's going.
Seems like a similar take to Lisa's. Maybe all mature adults think like this, huh? Wait, but then again, Master Jean had a different view. What do you think?
Como su amigo, estaré ahí para él.
Gotcha. Well, knowing that he's got a friend like you to rely on makes me feel much better about this whole thing.
Paimon, ¿y si...? Vale.
Okay, got it. Right, let's head back. We don't want to keep him waiting.
Pues vamos allá. Parece que tenemos un plan, así que... ¡Hey! ¿Qué pasa, brother?
Hey, Razor. So, what are your thoughts?
Still thinking. My heart, it feels strange. Like being stabbed by a wolf hook.
¿Qué opinas de Varka?
Varka? Tall, very strong, likes to laugh.
Entonces, ¿confías en Varka?
Yes, trust. He's very good to me. Give me a name. Teach me to fight. But now, busy with important work. I miss him.
You know, Razor, Varka used up all the paper writing this letter, but he still made sure he found room on the back to add a note for Lisa. He specifically told her to give you the things that your parents left for you. That means that he thinks the items have a special meaning for you. But more importantly than that, whatever happens, the Traveler, Paimon, Lisa, and all your other friends will always be here for you.
No te preocupes, todo irá bien.
That's right. And old Uncle Brown Cat's here to support you as well.
Okay, thank you. I decide I want to go with you to see teacher.
That's the spirit, kiddo. Well, you folks better be heading off then. I'm just about finished here, so I'll be heading home very shortly myself.
Bye, Draft. See you again next time.
Vale, pues parece que aquí Draft se va. Y por aquí tenemos ahora que regresar a la oficina de la Gran Maestra para continuar con esta misión evento tanto. Así que, qué mejor manera que venir aquí a la sede de los Caballeros de Favonius, tirarnos literalmente por el balcón, ojito. Ya sabéis que aquí arriba tenéis algún cofrecito que otro, pero bueno, yo ya los he cogido. Pero ojo, aquí ahora hay un disco. Esto es con la nueva actualización, entiendo, lo habrán puesto. Aquí ya sabéis que antes habían cofres y tal. He dicho, ostras, que han puesto algo nuevo. Bien, bien está eso. Druk, puede ser. Yeah, me encanta Diluc, tíos. Aquí está Diluc, que está con la excusa para ver a Jean en plan de hola, guapa. Lisa, ¿qué haces aquí?
Lisa, we brought Razor.
Hello, teacher. I'm here to see the box.
Viene a ver la caja.
Ah, my little wolf cub's in a good mood. I'm assuming they've discussed the whole story with you already?
Sí, ya lo sabe todo. Bueno, creo que lo sabe todo.
Here, this is it. The wooden box. I haven't touched it, except for taking it out of the cabinet. When you're sure you're ready, you can open it yourself.
Yes, I am sure.
Oh,
Hey.
this is just a pile of junk. Paimon thought there'd at least be a letter or something. Uh-oh. You don't think that, after all this time, Varka might be getting mixed up between different boxes?
There is a scent.
A scent? What kind?
A scent I remember from a long, long time ago. It's their scent. Human scent. Father and mother scent.
Oh,
Incredible. You still remember scents from all the way back in your childhood.
Wow. You have a really good sense of smell, Razor. Guess being wild by nature has its advantages. This woolen hand puppet looks kinda wonky. Guess it must be handmade, huh? Is this a part from a ruin guard? Wait. Hey, look. This wine bottle is still half full. And there's a note stuck on it.
vino mil vientos.
1,000 wind wine.
Oh, so it's a bottle of 1,000 wind wine?
Teacher, you know?
Of course. Thousand Wind wine was the first kind of wine that Mondstadters ever learned to make. As to how it got its name, some say it's a reference to the numerous ingredients used to make it, while others say it's because every bottle tastes slightly different. I remember reading somewhere that there are all sorts of weird and wonderful ways of brewing it, and that it's very difficult to ensure it comes out tasting the same each time. This all makes it impractical to commercialize. Wine merchants are much more comfortable working with reliable, consistent-tasting products. That's why you'll almost never see Thousand Wind wine in the markets or taverns. Huh. In fact, it looks like your parents brewed this bottle themselves.
That must mean there's something pretty important about it. Oh, Paimon has an idea! Razor, you got a good nose. Why don't you open it up and take a whiff?
Okay.
Vamos a ver. Ahí la abuela viejo.
Huh. He seems really in the zone. And is that a smile?
Find anything?
Sweet, cold, a little bitter. I like. Many things all mixed together.
Vaya.
But things in wine smell different.
Even you can't tell what it is, Razor?
I will try again.
It's okay, Razor. Don't push yourself too hard. What do we do when we try something and it doesn't work?
Try another way.
That's right. You still remember what I taught you. Oh, it's almost the Vine Lesa Fest. Everyone who knows anything worth knowing about wine will be gathering in Mondstadt.
Oh, great idea!
¿Vendrá Venti?
Make sure you don't miss the opening ceremony, cutie. Everyone will be there. Razor, you should go too. It'll be a good opportunity to ask around.
Okay. Ask many people. I will try.
Don't worry,
Vale.
we'll be right there with you. We can be your go-betweens. You know, like you were with the wolves for
Estaremos
Trump.
contigo tal y como prometimos.
Okay. Then I will go back now. I need to tell Lupacall about Human Mother and Human Father.
Great! See you at the opening ceremony.
Vale, pues parece que ahora toca la ceremonia de inauguración, así que hay que esperar 2 días hasta que empiece el festival a las 8 o 10 de la noche. Así que vamos a venir por aquí y vamos a pasar el tiempo. Como ya sabéis, para esto simplemente abrimos el menú de opciones, venimos aquí a donde pone hora y lo que digo, entre las 8 y las 10 han de pasar 2 días. Así que ahí creo que valdrá, ¿no? A ver, vamos a hacer la prueba. Me encanta el cielo ahí como va de chulo. En principio pone pasado mañana, así que debería valer. A ver. Pum. Ahí está. Vale. Dirígete al festival, ¿no? Vale, hay que ir al festival. Ojo, que creo que eso, si no me equivoco, es en agua clara. Así que podemos hacer la 314 de venir al mapa, abrimos y nos venimos aquí al teleport para hacer todo más rápido. Y aquí estamos y al lío que vamos. Ojo, que han metido paradetas.
Thank you, everyone, for your patience. I am pleased to
Bueno,
announce
sí,
that
inaugura el
this
Festival
year's
de la
Vine
Vendimia.
Week, we hope the residents of Mondstadt and visitors from all over will enjoy the magnificent wines and experience the joy of the harvest. When Windcoming Day arrives, we will hold a grand toasting ceremony to welcome the Animo Archon Barbados back home. Let the wind lead.
Let the wind lead!
Razor, you're here already.
So many people.
Come on, let's sneak out of here. There's someone we gotta find.
Find? Who?
Just some tone-deaf bard. But he's also a know-it-all and loves nothing more
Ahí está
than
Venti.
drinking.
Jeje. Tenía que aparecer obviamente el Arconte Anemo, así que vamos a buscarlo. Pero antes, un momentito. A ver, vamos a hablar aquí con George, que es el enólogo, y a ver qué tiene para vender. Quiero comprar una bebida. Vamos a ver qué tiene. Receta, jugo festivo, la he comprado por 5.000. Y aquí por lo que veo hay bastantes cosas, así que vamos a gastarnos un poquito los cuartos. Y vamos a comprar aquí los jugos estos, las bebidas. Son para combate y están guays. Me vale. Tenemos una nueva receta, así que vale la pena. Ojo, aquí hay una florista. ¿Esta a flores? A ver. ¿Flores? A ver. Vendedor de productos cotidianos. ¿Qué tal va el negocio? Vale, o sea, estos no venden, ¿no? Por lo que estoy viendo. No, aquí hay un enólogo, pero no. Vamos a hablar con... Espera. Vamos a pillar solcita gratis. Ya que estamos. Ahí está. El Liquiámbar. Bueno, ahora venimos aquí y hablamos con el bardo de pacotilla, con nuestro amigo Venti. Siempre igual, Paimon. ¿Cuánto tiempo sin vernos?
Traveler, Paimon, how do you do? I had a feeling I'd run into you soon, during this most enchanting of festivals.
Spoken like a true poet. But reading between the lines here, if one bottle is tipsy and two is merry, just how many is enchanting exactly?
Oh, don't say that. This festival has so much more to offer than just drinking. Anyway, hey Razor, how have you been?
All right. I have a question.
Yeah, Razor has something he wants to ask you about. Know anything about Thousand Wind wine?
Ooh, now there's a name that takes me back. Let me think. How long has it been since I last heard someone mention Thousand Wind wine?
Razor's parents left him a box with a half bottle of wine inside, and there's a label on it that says Thousand Wind wine. We heard there's a lot of history behind this type of wine, and the brewing methods go way, way back. So we figured you'd be a good person to ask.
It smells good, but don't know what's inside.
I see, I see. So you want to know how Thousand Wind wine is made? Well, you came to the right person. I happen to know a little rhyme called, well, as it happens, Thousand Wind wine. I was going to save it for Windcoming Day, but far be it from me to deny an early serenade to a friend in need. How about it? Shall I recite it for you?
A song. Not easy to understand, but still want to hear.
Excellent answer. Then, hear it you shall. Fill up the barrels and store them away. Then wait for a windier day. Wax the bottles, seal them tight, for the south wind that soothes, for the north wind that bites. How does this fine wine taste to the tongue? As Mondstadt to the ear, like a sweet dream of freedom. And what are the fruits that went into the brew? An explorer's courage, a love tender and true. A defender's will, strong as yesteryear, joining the thousand winds in a song of good cheer. Turning sour into sweet, bitter notes fade away, as we wait for a windier day. Thank you so much for...
Like wine. A little sweet, but now head spinning.
Don't worry, it's not just you. That was supposed to be about winemaking, but it didn't give a single detail about the process.
Venti haciendo de Venti.
Well, maybe it's a little abstract and romanticized, but that's one of the defining features of Mondstadt poetry.
Okay, so let's try to pin this down. What did the poem say the ingredients are? An explorer's courage, a love tender and true, a defender's will, and the thousand winds? Nope, Paimon has absolutely no idea what any of these refer to. Look, Tone-Deaf Bard, you clearly know what the whole thing means, so could you do us a favor and at least give us a hint?
You misunderstand me. I'm not trying to make you work for it or anything, but the lyrics are what they are. If you want to know the secret behind this sweet scent, you might have to start by rolling up your sleeves.
Rolling up our sleeves? You mean we need to go and make this wine for ourselves?
Vale, que nos toca hacer a nosotros el vino, básicamente.
Just everything we want to know?
We've known each other for so long, and you still don't trust my intentions? Oh, the pain.
I trust. I want to try. I want to make wine and find answers. If I know how to make wine, then I know what is in father and mother's wine.
Si hacemos esto, sabremos qué clase de persona será.
Right.
Vale, Razor quiere, así que guay.
I want to know
Él quiere saber por
about
ellos.
them.
Vale.
Well, if you say so, Razor. Guess we'll have to take Tone Deaf Bard's word on this one. We'll give it a try. And as first-time winemakers, there's no shame if it turns out bad.
Don't worry, really. Freedom is the key.
Ahí está
here.
Rosaria que se va,
It's
vaya.
not as hard as you might think. As long as you add
Siempre que
ingredients to the
aparece,
mix
Rosaria
in a
escoge,
spirit
se
of
gira,
joy
se
and
va
sincerity,
y luego te dice la bomba.
promise you will reap the
Me encanta.
rewards you wish for.
I will tell Poem to teacher. Then I need to think alone.
That's the spirit. So, how about we meet again in 2 days? Let's say same place right here?
Okay, I will remember. See you then.
Vale, pues parece que aquí nuestros caminos se separan. Tenemos completado el acto 1, así que pone aquí un continuará. Entiendo que ahora pues se abre todo lo del festival y vamos a tener muchas cosas que hacer, por lo que estoy viendo. Así que aquí vemos un poquito todos. Esto es lo de la festividad, ¿no? Vale, aquí tenemos un montón de cosas, desde misiones hasta alguna cosita más, como la prueba arriesgada. Y vale, estos son los eventos, entiendo, ¿no? De la crisis otoñal, vale. A ver, ahora tenemos nueva misión, ¿vale? Así que entiendo que también hay unas misiones, pero bueno. Y habla con Annette. Vale, a ver, vamos un momentito a ver el tema de las misiones, ¿vale? Parece que se han desbloqueado y que son misiones de evento, así que venimos aquí. Y entiendo que aquí está, ¿vale? Aquí tenemos la reunión. Esto básicamente es la continuación, es el acto 2 del Cantar de Copas, así que tenemos muchas cositas más. Pero lo que digo, también tenemos un montón de misiones como estas que de las que estamos viendo aquí, ¿vale? Aquí hay misioncitas importantes, así que vamos a tener que completarlas todas de manera fácil para descubrir más cositas. Vamos a aprovechar todo esto, obviamente, para traerlo en varios vídeos, así que lo que digo, espero que os haya gustado esta primera introducción, pero quedan muchas cosas por hacer. Así que me pondré un poquito ahora con el tema del festival estos días, estaremos a full, intentaré traerlo todo en varios días para lo que digo, poder continuar con lo que es la trama de Sumeru, pero como podéis ver aquí hay cosas muy interesantes como lo que es el lore de Razor, así que si os ha gustado el vídeo, por favor dejad el buen like, porque Dilo puede solo DPS total. Y nada más que decir, si os ha molado, nos vemos en el próximo y como siempre os leo en comentarios y hasta la próxima, viajeros. Esto es Genshin Impact, soy yo Herrero y nos vemos.
All my friends are here.